All right, this is how we drain the hot tub. There's this valve right down here. First off,
Here,
follow me.
Okay.
You come over here to, oh, now I'm gonna walk barefoot on the bark dust. This is the power for the hot tub,
Oh.
right here. And there is a switch. You flip the switch.
Oh.
I don't need
literally.
to. This will power down the hot tub.
Okay.
Power it down. Because you don't want the motors running with no water. You'll
Right.
burn them out.
Okay.
So you turn
Turn
off,
that off.
and you come over here. I always verify. It's kind of dumb, but I see, oh, lights are off.
Make sure lights are off.
And then you come right to that valve. You unscrew it.
Where's the? Oh, there we go.
You unscrew this. And then open her up. We put this here because it helps it. It directs it. It would come back around. Anyway, we just put this rock here as a help.
Oh, got it.
It was like we kind of had to go like that. Anyway,
Oh.
I don't want to do too much.
Yeah, 'cause you don't want the chemicals either in the plants.
Yeah, that's why we use the rock to kind of push it over here, and then it'll run down that way.
Okay.
And that is how you drain the hot tub. When you put it back
And how
on,
often does that have to be done?
every 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
And then, so you have drained it, it's empty, and you have the filters. There's 2 of them. They are the exact same filter. So once you drain it, you take out the filter, and this isn't that bad at all. So this one's fine, but you spray it off on the ground. You just lay it down, you take a hose, spray it off. This is actually in pretty good shape. I mean, if I had a hose sitting right here, I'd come in and do it. I mean, it's got this stuff.
How often do these usually need to be changed?
Every time you do the water.
Empty. Okay.
Oh, or I mean, new ones.
Yeah.
They're supposed to last a long time.
Oh.
I mean, I haven't bought new ones yet. And I took them in once after the first year. I said, oh, I think I need new ones. They said, oh, no, you got a long way to go, brother. So you just rinse them out. Now, see this? Come here and video this hole. When you are putting in new water, it must go, you put the hose in that hole. Here's the reason. Water goes through the whole system and will shoot up from the bottom up. So if you don't, and you put water here, and then you turn on the hot tub,
Oh, then it's nothing.
there's no
going through the
water
system.
in there,
Okay.
and it locks. They call it, I don't know.
Bad.
Yes, but it locks the system, and it won't.
Dry lock,
It won't.
okay.
Yeah, dry lock. I think it's sort of,
Oh.
and it won't work. So if that happens, there's a secret to trying to get it through. If it doesn't, if you can't get it to work after,
Those just screw in.
yeah, they screw it.
You set them into the hole and
Yeah,
then
you
they
just
screw?
set it and then it just screws
Okay.
in. Usually there's no water here, so it doesn't float. So it's a little harder.
And it needs to be next emptied around July, you said? Mid-July?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
I would. This needs new water for sure. But if there is a problem and it's not, so you'll turn it on. So you'll finish.
Mm-hmm.
You go flip that switch, and then it goes through like a
How full do you fill it? Show me on the side here.
this all the way to the top. It floats. So it's going to go to just about this headrest.
Okay. All right. Just making
Probably
sure
about
with
right
that.
here.
Okay. And what's the next thing?
So you turn it on, and it takes about 5 minutes. It'll cycle through, and it'll go, brrr, 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 but it'll give an error if it can't finish the cycle.
If it's gotten a dry,
Dry
or
lock,
whatever.
yes.
Okay.
If you haven't filled right, even I
troubleshooting.
filled it out once. I did it right, and it just there was an air bubble just in the wrong spot. So to solve that, you hit the jets on off.
Oh, you just keep cycling
Yes,
on off.
and it definitely works.
Well, then it'll purge those bubbles or
Yeah,
whatever.
it kind of
Okay.
helps them work through. And if you haven't gotten any water in the system, then that won't help.
Yeah.
But if it's just 1 or 2 little bubbles that's worked its way and it's in the wrong spot, that'll kick them out. Usually it's Jets 1 and Jets 2 you alternate, but Jets 1's gonna soak
Yes,
us.
it's going to spray us because
Yes.
the water's too low right now.
So if you
Okay.
just an FYI, those down there, you see that round filter thing, and that one, that's filtering the. You see those round ones, and you see it kind of aerate through there. That's to keep it clean too.
Are those
aerating.
something that we need to?
Nope, you do nothing.
Okay.
Just an FYI.
Okay.
So that's putting whatever into the system. It does whatever. It's good.
Oh, it does good.
Now,
Okay.
this is put on and kept on, which, by the way, see some of that dirt in there? That's because this, when Lennon had her party, wound up in the grass.
Oh, great.
And then we hosed it off, but There's
Yeah.
quite a bit there. But anyway, you want this kept on, and the reason is, if you don't, it evaporates into the shell. Two things: you
Oh.
go through way more chemicals,
And water. Probably.
and not that much more water.
Oh.
It keeps
well,
it
and
cheaper.
the heat.
It keeps it cheaper because it
Yeah.
keeps it in there. And this is actually not right, so let me fix it.
Oh,
You don't want those. I'm gonna here stop videoing. And that was awesome.